So the walk starts just off the main road with a steep climb up on the Cleveland Way, and it takes you up onto the moors. And this is one of our challenges. Well, I say challenge. One of our projects is to go to the highest peak in all of the 15 national parks in the UK. And I think this will be number 5, so a few to go. So we've done Scafell Pike Lake District. We've done Kinder Scout in the Peak District. We've done the Norfolk Broads, and although the Norfolk Broads is a national park that doesn't even have any peaks because it's so flat, there is a peak nearby in the North Norfolk called Beacon Hill, and we've done that one. And we've also done Penifan and the Brecon Beacons. So that's 4 up to now. And then by the end of today, I've done number 5. So if you're interested in doing this walk, you can pick it up from B1257. And there's a couple of laybys just where the walk starts. Or if you want an official navigation point, you can navigate to Claybank car park, and you can park in there, and the walk starts just 100 yards from there, so you don't have to walk very far from the car park. Always amazes me how quickly you can gain height on these hikes, and that's, you know, walking not even 10 minutes and we're right up on the moors now. We've still got further up to go, and you can see for miles already. You can see out to the sea there. So those of you not sure where we are, so the North Yorkshire Moors, we're actually staying in a place quite near Scarborough on the northeast of England, and the moors is kind of Scarborough and stretches up towards Middlesbrough. So we're in that area, and yeah, there's plenty of walks to do. The highest point, as I've said, is Round Hill, and it's on URRA Moor. But there are also some other, I've been told, worthwhile walks to do. This particular walk, URRA Moor, we're going to take in an area called Wainstones as well. It should be around 8.5 miles. Not sure on timing. It just depends what sort of terrain we've got. Okay, we're on the top of the moor, and we're just following this path up, as you can see. And I don't know if you can make it out on the horizon there before the sea. That's Middlesbrough, and then just to the right of Middlesbrough, the hill sticking up, I believe, is Rosebery Topping. And then carrying round across the moors this way, and Scarborough is kind of that way, back across the moors. Time to make our way down off Wainstones, and it appears this is the path just here. I guess we follow these acorns to get down. It's going to be a bit of a scramble, I think. Not easy to do when filming. I think what we'll do is, I've given you an idea of what it looks like. I'm going to put the turn the video off, and we'll pick up again when we're up on that path towards that ridge. Making really good progress along this part of the ridge. It's nice and open, nice bit of breeze, keeping us cool. See a little cairn up ahead. Difficulty wise, it's very hot today, so that adds a bit of difficulty to this route. If you want to do it, just be prepared to do a bit of scrambling at the Wainstones rocks. That's that bit there that you can see just in the middle of the picture. Coming down off that was pretty tricky. And some of the climbs, although they've got cobblestones in to assist you and stop the earth slipping, they can be a little bit steep. But apart from that, once you get onto the top of these ridges, it's lovely. Really nice, smooth, soft ground, and the paths are pretty easy to spot as well. We turned off a main path onto this one, and it was quite obviously a path. We didn't have to second guess ourselves and check anything. And you can see up ahead where the path sort of winds up onto the next bit of the ridge. It's very easy to see. Okay, last time I was filming, we were walking across the moors amongst the heather along the top. Since then, it's been fun. So we took a left fork off the moor, and we went down for what seemed like forever. So we came to a wall along a bit of a wood, and then we walked along that. For a bit of it, the bracken was like waist height, even more. So sort of trampled our way through that. Then we got to a bridleway, which was covered in nettles and brambles. So we managed to get through that pretty much unscathed. At the end of that, we took a left turn and we went through a little alleyway between two hedges where some sheep had obviously decided to camp out for the day. So we had to scare off about 30 sheep. Then we went through the sheep field, right to the very far corner, through a little tunnel of hedgerow, and there was a little stile which we crossed, and at the other side of that there was more nettles. Once we got across that, it was fine. Again, we got through that unscathed. Then we went down quite a wide sandstone road, and that took us then to the main road, which we just crossed, and we've come up through a village, and we're now heading up onto URRA Moor. Here we go, here you can see the moor there. So that's where we're heading, up onto here, and then across. And we'd find this trig point at Round Hill to complete the objective of the day, which was to get to the highest point in the North Yorkshire Moors National Park. And that'll be number 5 on our list of 15. Wow, we made it. So there's the trig point on Round Hill, the highest point on URRA Moor, and the highest point on the North Yorkshire Moors. That's where we've come from. That sandy path, the one that we're on, God, I felt like an eternity on that. We've just got this last little bit to go to get there. Al's already ahead. He's on a mission to finish it first. That was probably a challenge that I didn't realise I was involved in. Oh, this is such a relief. And I think in this heat, that is a job well done today. I knew it. This is it. Awesome. I love how it's on its own little hill. Oh yeah. There we go. Round Hill, URRA Moor, 454 metres. Okay, we're heading off the hill, the hottest hill in the UK, by the feel of it. And I'll just summarise that walk actually. So there's the car park right in the middle ahead of us. I don't know if you can make it out in the picture, but we're heading straight back to there. So we started off in the car park, Claybanks car park, and then you pick up the Cleveland Way from the main road. The car park's on the main road. There are a couple of lay-bys as well if you don't want to use the car park, or if it's full, and you can park up. We climbed up onto that hill just there on the other side of the road this morning, or earlier this afternoon I should say. Passed through an area called Wainstones, down at the other side of that and up onto another hill, and then we walked across the top of that hill towards the hill with the radio mast on, and we eventually made our way off that hill and back across the main road and up through a village. And then at the end of the village road, you start the climb up onto URRA Moor, which is the one we're on now. It's a steep climb, but eventually leads to a very long, straight, sandy path. And that takes you straight up onto the top part of URRA Moor. And then there's a very small little hill called Round Hill, where you'll find the trig point, which is the highest point on URRA Moor at 454 metres. From there, it's just a straight walk back down. Bit of sandy path, bit of heather, and then a lot of this stuff that you can see in front of you. And that's very similar to the stuff we went up on earlier today on the other side. It's pretty easy. It's steep. It's just like going down some steep steps. And that's it, and that's the walk. It's 8.5 miles to do that route that we did, but you can just do Round Hill itself, and you should be able to get up and back within 3 hours, I would have thought, and that would be probably taking it easy. And yeah, really good. And that's another one ticked off our list of national parks. Highest point in each one, 15 of them, and that's number 5, North Yorkshire Moors. So thanks for watching. Hopefully there'll be another one very soon, and hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.